guys, welcome back to my channel. I've been gone for a little time because last year was crazy. I got back in school, I left my old job, I started another job, I left that job, now I'm on another job. But we're back, we're better, and I'm just gonna hop into a story time for y'all about when I started back dating after I had my daughter and me and her dad split up. So y'all, I had been dating my daughter's dad for like 2.5 years, 3 years. It was like almost 3 years. And we broke up after I had my daughter, and obviously I hadn't been dating him so long, I didn't even know if I still had the juice or what. So I started, I downloaded this app called Tinder that my cousin told me about one day when we was at Piedmont Park. And I downloaded the app, you know, put my picture on there, started looking, swiping right, swiping left, trying to see, you know, who I like or whatever. So it was this boy. He lived like kind of close to where I lived. We both had swipe right or whatever. So I can't, y'all, it's been so long since I've been on Tinder. I really don't remember how it went. I don't know if like when you swipe right on somebody, if it automatically like sends y'all to the messages or how it goes. But either way it goes, we end up messaging each other or whatever, and we exchanged numbers and we started texting. Now me, I'm the type of person, like when I think I kind of like somebody, which it wasn't even at that point yet because we had just started texting, but when I think I like somebody, I dig to see what's going on before I even hop off the porch. So we started texting or whatever. He was telling me like where he was from, that he was in the military, that he had a son. And let me just say that this person does follow me on Instagram. So when I upload this new video, if you watch this video, yes, it's about you, because you had me messed up. So anyways, y'all, we started texting, getting to know each other, blah, 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 and he was asking me, like, was I ever going to come across the bay? Because I lived across the Mobile Bay. Anybody in Alabama that knows Alabama, like, this boy lived in Mobile. He was from Mobile or whatever. So, one day I had to go over to Mobile. My grandma needed me to take her to meet my aunt over in Mobile. And we had been texting, me and the boy had been texting for a few days or whatever. So I texted him and I was like, hey, I'm about to come over to Mobile or whatever if you want to link. He was like, okay, cool. Let me know when you over here. I'll send you my address. I'm like, okay, cool. So I dropped my grandma off or whatever. I texted him. He sent me the address. And I'm trying to find it. I can't find it. So he was like, yeah, just meet me at the plaza or whatever. So I meet him at the plaza. He pulled up in his little Camaro. I'm like, okay. He had the window rolled down. I'm like, okay, okay. He ain't no catfish. Okay. So then I followed him to these little apartments where he stayed or whatever. And I was like, I'm not going in your house. We can sit out here, stand out here and talk whatever. So we just standing out there talking. He's telling me how long he's been in the military. That he got a son, how old his son is. And, you know, just basically the same stuff that he texted me, but he just telling me in person since we're in person or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm telling him about my daughter or whatever. And he asked me like where I went to high school, where I went to college, blah, blah, blah. So, okay, cool. It was time to go. We hugged because I ain't with that. I don't know. I can't kiss everybody. I don't know about y'all, but I can't kiss everybody. So we hugged. We left or whatever. We texted that night. But that night, y'all, I was like, before this go any further, let me do my digging. So I found the boy on Facebook. I mean, first I found him on Instagram. I'm going through his Instagram. I'm like, okay, you know, I don't see him posted with no girl. I don't see he got a girlfriend. Because his page wasn't private. So I'm like, scrolling. I'm like, okay, I don't see him posted with no girl, with no wife, with no boo, with no nothing. Okay, cool. Went through his Instagram. And my job, I'm on FaceTime with my sister while I'm doing this. So we are both on his stuff. So I get on Facebook, scrolling. I'm like, okay, you know, regular life, military, everything he told me about. Scrolling. And I see something. And I'm like, I know nobody ain't got me messed up this bad. Like, click. Happy 1 year anniversary to my wife, my everything, my
Oh, Carissa, please.
Your wife, your everything. I'm like, I know that boy. It's not on Tinder. He got a whole family, a whole wife, a whole son, a whole what in the world. So I'm like, do I want to just pop it off and be like, nigga, you got me fucked up, or how I want to approach this situation? So I was like, I'm gonna wait till the morning. I'm gonna sleep on it because it was late. I was like, I'm gonna wait till the morning. I'm gonna sleep on it. It was eating me up, y'all. So I texted him that night, you know, texting him normal or whatever. And then I'm like, is there something you need to tell me about your life? And he like, what you mean? And I'm like, is there anything that you left out about your life? Like, is there anything that you didn't tell me? Nah, what you mean? I'm like, screenshot, send it. You got a family? Like, you got a whole wife? Oh yeah, I am married, but we separated. I must look like Boo Boo the Fool. Y'all, when somebody lies to me, it just instantly makes my blood get I-20 hot. I'm like, yeah, but we separated. But you just posted this like 7 months ago. She was your wife, your boo, your everything. The person that got your last name. You rapping to Facebook like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, okay. I didn't have no, we just started, all we've been doing is texting for a few days, so it's easy for me to cut you off. Like, this is not that deep. Y'all, why? My grandma got up the next day, went somewhere in her car. This boy dropped his wallet in my grandma's car, so I'm caught that I had a whole somebody in her car. So I'm like, oh my God. My grandma was like, did you go and see somebody yesterday? I was like, yeah, I went and saw my friend. Try not to, y'all know how old folks is. You meet up with folks you done met on the internet? So I'm like, yeah, I went and saw my friend. She was like, where you know him from? Oh, we used to go to school together. Just lying. She was like, oh, he dropped his wallet in my car. I'm like, bruh. I thought I was just going to be able to cut this boy off. I got the boy a whole wallet. Social security card, credit card, debit card, everything. So y'all, he texted me the next morning, oh, so you don't want to talk to me no more. I texted him, I said, your wallet is in my grandma's car. I really should click on your wife Facebook and send her a picture of all this stuff like, oh, girl, I was with your husband last night. Why are you even on Tinder and you got a whole family? Like, what? It was like, bro, you doing too much. But no, you're doing too much. Why are you texting me talking about, so you're not going to talk to me? When you got a whole family, go talk to them. Like, what? I said, no, I'm going to send a picture to your wife. I'm going to tell her. Like, I'm going to tell her, period. I'm going to tell her. I'm going to tell her. Bro, chill out. Just let me come get my stuff, bro. Just let me come get my stuff. You ain't never got to talk to me again. I'm not going to talk to you again. You got a whole wife. I can't do nothing with you. My lifestyle is expensive in itself. You can't afford me and her. Period. So, he said he was coming to get his stuff. He asked for my address. I gave it to him. He pulled up. Trying to look cute. You look dumb. Nothing about you ain't cute. I know you got a wife. Nothing about you ain't cute. You look dumb. You look musty. You look dusty. Period. So he pulled up. He get his stuff. I brought his stuff out there. He's standing there trying to talk. Ain't nothing to talk about. I don't know you. I don't care about you. We're done. It's over. It ain't even start and it's over. So y'all, I gave him his stuff. I never talked to the boy again. I don't do that. I don't mess with married men. Period. Period. And that was the end of Tinder for me. Never got back on the app. I was done because I couldn't do it. And that first encounter let me know you ain't supposed to be on here. Get your ass in the house. So y'all, that's my Tinder story. Tinder might be for some of y'all. It wasn't for me. I'm good. good on that. Period. Alright, you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification button.